Hello and welcome to another DemonStarCraft commentary. Today's commentary will be between Huck, the red Protoss, and Dignitas, SJOW. Apparently this is more from some replays that I got. I would also like to make a correction. The past two Huck games that I just cast, they were after the 1.1 patch, but I forgot about the most recent one, I think it was yesterday. The update to fix the farly overpowered, what are those things called? Ultralisks, there we go. The Ultralisk problem where, they were attacking the command center, all the SCVs, the planetary fortress, all the SCVs go to repair it, and then suddenly, after 4 hits, all the SCVs explode. That would be some awesome, splash damage, but that can be a problem where it comes to, balance issues. I wasn't sure if I considered it truly broken, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Huck continuing to chrono boost out probes, as he does have his first pylon down, and I'm going to call him Dig, because I don't feel like saying Dignitas every time. So Dig here is getting his first barracks, and Huck is continuing to be annoying with a probe. He likes to probe people. Oh, the horror in that joke. A refinery going down here for Dig. So he's annoying Dig with a probe. Oh, no. He's digging with a probe? I'll stop now. The barracks is going to complete here in just a second. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm just trying not to laugh because apparently I am too easily amused tonight. And Dig, probe, and harass are just... they could be used in so many bad ways, and I just can't stop thinking about it. So I'm going to concentrate on this Marine that's coming out. Okay, I'm done. Huck, ironically, is not chrono boosting a Zealot like he has the past couple games, and he is getting his Cybernetics Core immediately, so maybe he is not worrying about so much on a rush. He does put a pylon down here to watch his destructible rocks in the back, and this is Blistering Sands, where you do have those backdoor destructible rocks, and Huck is dancing his probe at the Xel'Naga Watchtower. So we have 2 Marines out for Dig. He is getting a tech lab down on that said barracks. Another barracks going down for Dig. And Huck is putting down another pylon in more remote areas. The only bad thing about, I would say, doing what Huck does, where he likes to spread out his technology, is you take down one pylon and you could unpower his technology, so that could be a problem, but usually when you're in that situation you're kind of screwed anyway, so I don't know. C'est la vie. So is life. The probe going to come out here and I guess attack the Marine because he was on patrol mode, but he is now running away. And he will wait to see if the Marine continues on, and no, it does not. And the Stalker will go with the Marine to take out... will go with the probe to take out the Marine. And the Marine goes down. Oh, I have another question for you. When there are large battles... Oh, we have Reapers here for Dig, so we have a slight Reaper harassment coming up for Huck. Where did that Reaper go? I lost it. He is sitting at the Watchtower. And the Stalker will poke at him. And he will make short work of him. The Reaper does go down. The probe is going to the other Xel'Naga Watchtower, but will not get close enough to actually activate it. So we'll see if that was on purpose. Reactor on one barracks, tech lab on another barracks, and a factory going down for Dig. We also have two gateways, not 2 more, 2 total gateways, and a robotics facility with an observer coming out. Another pylon going down in remote areas, but is probably a good way to make sure you don't get proxied or dropped or anything on. We do have the warp gate technology is complete and warping in more Stalkers. Dig here, continuing to get Marines and Marauders. The factory is getting a tech lab, so probably siege tanks would be my guess. Unless he's going to tech straight up the Thors. The Marine can come over here and check out the back door to make sure that nothing is going on. And Oh, more jokes with probes and backdoors, and oh. um, the Marines have now come out, and so it looks like Dig will push out some. He might not actually continue all the way across the map, but it looks like he will. Where is that rally point? He is rallying his troops right there, so he will probably be pushing out a good distance away. The Stalker does retreat from the Zalnaga watchtower, which is probably, like I said the last couple games, a good tactic, so that way Dig feels as though he is not being spotted on his way to the Protoss base. And they will concentrate on the backdoor rocks. Dig is digging at the backdoor rocks, and then will run away and go to the front door, probably making Huck run back and forth with his units. And then he will continue to go back to the back door. So we will have merry-go-round time, or musical doors, with the Protoss. Since it's the Protoss' base, the Terrans are shooting the rocks, and they are going to take it down, and the Protoss are sitting at the door ready and waiting to have an issue, and the Terrans will reform their ball and wait for more reinforcements, I guess. They're probably waiting to get just a few more and make Huck wonder what's going on. Huck continuing to warp in more units. He's got quite a complement of Zealots, Sentries, Stalkers, and Immortal. And Huck will push out and engage the Terran army on the field. The battle will force field some of the Terrans in. He does get a pretty good force fields, takes down several Marines and Marauders, and the Marines and Marauders will retreat, and so will Huck will fall back into his base. The Terrans are pushing back up into the corner here so they can bunch up and do things together. With bad jokes ensuing, they are going to take out this pylon here, spotting the opposite side of the trees, and Huck will respond in kind, bringing back his units, but not getting there quite in time. Let's check out the technology. We got a starport here for Dig. We also have Hellions out on a reactored factory, so they are probably going to run into Huck's base and try and roast his probes. I wonder if, I wonder what a roasted probe tastes like. I'm sure roasted Zergling tastes like chicken, so. Because, everything tastes like chicken. Especially if it's meaty and gushy. We do have a Colossus out here for Huck, so this could be the answer to the Marine Marauder Ball, but the Hellions could cause a problem if they run by, and Huck has to retreat back to his base to the Marauders stem up, and they are running at the Colossus, literally, and they are going to snipe it out, but they lose all but one Marauder. The Hellions are about to go down, but they run away. The Marauder gets taken out very easily by the remaining forces from Huck. Huck will have to warp in some counter forces to the Hellions coming in, and there they are. The Stalkers are there, and a Zealot. The Hellions will continue to run around, trying to catch some probes. They do get 1, 2, and it looks like 3 or 4 maybe there in a pair. 5. So the Hellions did do a pretty good job there. Although they didn't do very well against the forces that Huck had, so we will see how this strategy continues to play out. We are loading up Hellions in a dropship, so he is going to go for a Hellion drop, and will he load up the Marauders? Negative. The probe does see that, so Huck looks like he may respond. The Protoss force here is knocking at the back door of Dig. More bad jokes, of course. The medevac will drop off the Hellions on the outside of his base and then turn around to reinforce his base. Since that is quite a force from Huck coming in the back door. Lots of Marauders and 3 medevacs sitting overhead, waiting for the entrance of the Terran. But the Hellions get into Huck's base and they start roasting away a lot of harvesters. Huck is down in harvesters now by, wow, that was quite a few. I would assume that they probably had very similar count in harvesters, and Huck is down to 17, so that has decimated his economy. This could really spell trouble for Huck. And you spell trouble... Shit, I don't even know. I won't spell trouble, just not to show how bad I am at spelling. Because thanks to computers and technology, you don't have to know how to spell. You can let it spell for you. But Dig here is running away with the economy. Will he expand? Because his minerals are almost mined out in the main, and he is way oversaturated there. more Hellions running out for Huck, or for Dig to check out the Xel'Naga Watchtower. Does he have? Yes. Dig has control of both Xel'Naga Watchtowers, so I would give him map control. Huck has forces at both of his entrances to his base, so that's a good job. That's why you don't want to play defensive on this map, because if you have to split up your forces in order to watch both entrances, then that could, I mean, you know, they come in a ball in one door, then, you know, you just have to deal with it like that. You can try and run your guys over as fast as you can. You may be able to get a sandwich, but still, it's not going to be as good as being able to meet them army to army. And they will walk up here. The Stalkers will walk up here and take out the Hellion at the Xel'Naga Watchtower, gaining control. And he will see that there are medevacs and lots of stimmed Marauders come running out, while already stimmed up. And they're going to take out one Stalker and then stop and return to their base. The Observer here continuing to gather information, seeing that there are Vikings on the field, which is always bad news for Colossi. Huck here getting himself a nice little ball of Immortals, Colossus, Stalkers, Sentries, and a couple Zealots. But the Marauder drop has happened in the back of Huck's base, but Huck did catch it in time and will be able to take it out without losing any Harvesters, it seems. Huck has gotten back up to 24 Harvesters, and he is chrono boosting a Void Ray. So we will see if this Void Ray strategy can help save him. Obviously the Void Ray will run into the back of the base and start tearing away at the Terran, because the only anti-air he has are those 4 Vikings. Dig here getting his expansion and has it already very saturated since he moved all of his SCVs from the main, and he is going to come over here and protect it, calling down mules to help out too, so his economy will be rolling in money, and the Dig will be caught out of position here. His forces guarding his expansion while Huck moves into the main, takes out one supply depot, and then backs away as all the forces have run in, so now they are going to have to play dance around the base. Huck will continue to back away, and looks like he might go all the way back to his own base. There was no drop that I missed, so Huck is just retreating to, I guess, combine forces. The Void Ray has started taking out some of Dig's forces, but the Vikings got in there and took care of that problem. Let's check out the income, and it didn't really do much to his income. Huck getting his expansion, that's why he brought his forces back, was to guard the expansion that is now going down. That massive Marauder force with Viking and medevac support, with some Hellions too, is coming in now and going to go to the other entrance. And this is going to be a replay of what just happened to what Huck just did to him back on Huck. And this will not be good, as Huck's forces are way out of position. The Colossus is in front and almost instantly gets sniped out, but does not end up getting sniped out, continuing to run away from the Vikings, so the Colossus is effectively useless. And the Marauders, the Vikings do land after they took out the Colossus, and will continue to concentrate on all Huck's forces, and they will go down. This is going to be a close battle here. I think no, it won't. There are far too many Marauders. The Marauders end up winning the day for Dig, and Huck goes down for a 3rd game in a row. So maybe I'll cast a Huck winning game soon, just to be nice. Sorry, Huck, I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just casting the games and uploading them, so hey, everybody can learn, and these guys apparently are Korean, so we'll live with that. So thanks for watching, and have a good night, and I'm getting kind of tired. So anyway, good night. Huck probed Dig at his back door.